Stop me if you've heard this before. You're getting ready for a shoot, you set up your camera, you go into the menu, and then all of a sudden you're hit with all of these terminologies for recording formats and codecs and compression methods that are making you want to quit. What is the best codec to use? In this video, we want to help you navigate that. My name's Cam, I'm a technician here at Pro Photo Rental, and today I want to give you a quick crash course in codecs because that's something that I really wish I would have had when I was getting started. Let's dive in. So starting with what a codec is, the word codec is actually a combination of words. It stands for compression and decompression. Codec. The basic idea is video is actually a series of still pictures that are strung together to create the illusion of movement. So when you're capturing your image into your camera, it's compressing it into the camera, and then when you bring that into your computer, it's decompressing it. Different cameras have different codecs to work with. Most codecs use one of two compression methods for writing video. There's intraframe and interframe. Let's break down the differences. So an interframe codec, or sometimes called a long GOP, is a method where the camera captures that first frame in great detail and with great fidelity. After it's captured that initial keyframe, the next 3 to 4 frames after that are only going to record the differences between those frames and the initial keyframe. The benefit of recording like this is that I'm going to save a ton of memory. So I recommend using a long GOP codec for shooting, say, a series of long interviews, or if you're shooting a conference where a bunch of keynote speakers are going to be speaking for an hour at a time. You're going to want to optimize storage as best as you can. The catch with shooting long GOP, believe it or not, you need a really powerful computer. Because the image is being compressed and condensed so much, it actually takes more to decompress that image when you're editing the final video. Also, shooting long GOP, if something does happen that requires more processing power, the camera is not going to fully register that, and that's where you can get real weird artifacts in the image. But in the end, there are a ton of benefits, and I can't recommend it enough for certain scenarios. Now, let's talk about intraframe. The way that intraframe codecs work is that every single frame within your clip that you're capturing is written to the card with great detail. Everything from the subject to the background, all of that is recorded onto the card. Pros of this is that the image quality is going to skyrocket. The level of detail captured in each single frame is enough for you to be able to actually freeze that frame and design marketing materials out of it, like a movie poster or a thumbnail. Furthermore, your computer is going to need less processing power to actually decompress it because there's so much information in the card that the computer is like, hey, look at what's here, that's great. Having said all that, it will eat your memory cards alive. But if you're shooting something that you're hoping to get onto a streaming service you know is going to be premiering on a big screen, or if you're trying to capture something where you need incredible detail, you're going to want to be shooting everything in intraframe. But that's it for this video. Hopefully that information helps you make the right decision for the project that you're working on. If you have any questions about anything, please email us at service@ProPhotoRental, or you can always call us here at the shop. We love talking to creators about what the right choice is for them. Otherwise, my name's Cam. Thank you so much for checking us out, and we'll see you next time.